Good morning, everyone. I trust you all are well on this chilly Wednesday morning. Yes, it is officially winter. If you haven't thought it was winter yet, it is definitely winter. So I hope everyone has made themselves a hot cup of tea or coffee. Hi, Eliska. I'm going to be doing some training with you today. So our topic for today is school holiday fun. So it's school holidays again, and Anik is here to help you in great ways to keep the kids and teenagers alike occupied. But before we go into that PowerPoint, I just want to remind you again on next week, Monday, the 24th of June. Oh, I actually forgot for a moment which month it was. Andre Space is going to do an amazing training session for you on how to build a manager. So that will be taking place next week, Monday, the 24th of June at 9 o'clock in the morning. So please make sure that you book your session on the web store and on the events click. You can just click over there. It's only 20 Rand, and because we're not giving away any royalty points in the month of June, you will be receiving 5 business opportunity pamphlets. Yes, 5 business opportunity pamphlets. We will be auto-invoking all of you who have booked, paid, and watched the session. We will be sending it to you, as with today, with watching the session, paying and booking for it as well. You'll be receiving a skincare recommendation wheel. We will also be auto-invoking that to you, and you will also receive that with your next parcel. Please just make sure that you do place a booking, or a parcel rather, before the end of August. So let's get into our session. So school holidays are an excellent opportunity to make a lot of money because parents are looking for ways to keep the kiddies busy. And while kids themselves would love to brag about pamper parties they're attending during the holidays when the school starts again, because you know when you were still at school, it's always this bragging and show and tell what I did in the school holidays. This is also a great time to invite mothers and daughters for pamper parties. Will they have the time to relax and bond together? While the kids are relaxing, take the moms through the products that you are using on their little kids as well, and you can promote that and promote products to the parents as well. And that's an excellent way to then promote the product. A quick and easy pamper party recipe for ages 4 till 9 is as follows. But before we start with that, I just want to recap what you will be needing for this pamper party. So first of all, rooibos tea, because what is a pamper party without rooibos? A large and a smaller bowl for the hands and the feet. Then other products like your creme exfoliator, your Miracle Tissue Oil branded products. That can be then the body lotion or the hand and nail treatment, rescue cream, of course, and then not to forget the Miracle Tissue Oil and the baby body lotion. Then in addition, you can also get some gauze that you can buy at any pharmacy, even Clicks, and also some plain yogurt, so unflavored yogurt that you can use for the mask at the end. We'll show you now. So first of all, step 1 is soak the hands and feet in size appropriate bowls with rooibos infused water. Make sure that the water is nice and warm to keep their fingertips and their feet nice and toasty. Then step number 2 is scrub the hands and feet with a mixture of rooibos tea leaves and the Miracle Tissue Oil. Now this is lovely. It's a nice little DIY mix that they can do and mix it themselves and apply to the hands and feet. It makes an excellent scrub if you don't want to use the creme exfoliator. Otherwise, the creme exfoliator works wonderful as well. Step number 3 is lightly massage the hands and feet with baby body lotion, or you can use the Miracle Tissue Oil body lotion or the Miracle Tissue Oil hand and nail treatment. And then paint those little fingertips, and they're going to look so cute afterwards. Step number 4 is for the face mask, mix some plain yogurt with some rooibos tea and a little bit of rescue cream and place the mask over a piece of gauze. So what you can do is, prior to them coming, is cut little holes where the nose should be, where the mouth should be, and eyes, so they don't feel claustrophobic, and then add it over the gauze. You can also then take some of your rooibos tea bags that you've used to prep for your pamper party and place them over the eyes. It's nice, it's invigorating, it'll help them if they have any puffiness or some dry eyes, especially in winter with this cold, dry air going around. And then the last step, step number 5, is the relaxing phase. So here you can put on some nice music for the little ladies, or you can put on a DVD for them to watch, or you can give them some magazines or even beautés to page through. Whatever you fancy, you can do that. Now, this is the unique time where you can then take the moms or the parents aside and then discuss with them a basic skincare routine for their precious little one. Then we're on to acne skincare classes. Now, this is an exceptional way to get through to the teenagers. Now, I'm sure you can remember when you were younger and you struggled with your skin through puberty. That is actually the time that you almost felt like you just want to put a brown paper bag over your head. Now, if we think about teenagers, their moods vary from excited to very miserable in just a few seconds. But if you think of a teenager with acne, that's the worst kind of mood ever, because they feel like they want to hide away permanently. So acne skincare classes is just the thing that you can do to grow your business this school holiday. So acne is a major skin concern for any sufferer, especially teenagers. The holidays are a great time to host skincare classes for acne focus. Topics that you can include vary from how to properly cleanse your skin, do's and don'ts for acne-prone skin, and common acne myths as well, to name a few. For an interesting twist, you can even ask your own teenager to host events. Often, there will be more response to the attendees as well, and they can relate to the person who's actually talking about it. And if you don't have a teenager yourself, ask the neighbor or maybe your godchild even to help you to do so. Very important to always mention to all your new clients the 6 differences that make Anique unique. And I think we often forget these, so I'd like to take the opportunity to just go through them one time more. So cleansing only once a day, and that's at night. This all has to do with overstimulating of the skin, especially if you have acne. The last thing you want to do is stimulate more oil production. So very important, only to cleanse once a day, and that is at night. The following morning when you wake up, you just need to rinse your skin with some rooibos, green rooibos, or even some relax tea, just to wake up and invigorate your skin for the day ahead. Then press cream onto face instead of rubbing it. This all has to do with overstimulation. So very important not to overstimulate and overstretch the skin. This is why we press products onto our skin instead of rubbing it. Moisturizing up to 8 times per day. Now this all goes back to how many times you a day need to drink a glass of water. We need to be hydrating our bodies all the time because our body majority is made out of water. So our skins are also very, very, very reluctant to come along with us what we want to do with it if we don't hydrate it properly as well. Then sun protection forms part of our daily Anique skincare routine, and it's proven that 80% of aging actually comes from the sun. So prevention is better than cure, and when you start early, you will definitely reap the rewards afterwards. Apply the freshener as part of your skincare routine at the end. So yes, we hear often other skincare brands use a toner, and they do so after they have cleansed. But in Anique, what makes us different and unique is the fact that we understand that our active ingredients of our products need to penetrate into the cells before we close the pores. And this is why we only add our freshener at the very end. And then Anique's foundations are absolutely amazing because they boast amazing active ingredients like anti-aging and moisturizing ingredients that makes it not only just a cover-up, but a skincare product. And this is why our foundation is also seen as the last step in our skincare routine, because it is active ingredients in our foundations that cares for our skin. Now, you probably have seen, if you have bought or downloaded the replique, that there is an amazing article on reading your skin from within concerning acne. And I just want to go through that for a moment. So face mapping is on a lot of people's lips these days, as face mapping is one of the ancient Chinese remedies, and they actually used it for ancient Chinese medicine as well, to see what's going on inside of the body. So it has been known that where you break out is a reflection of what's going on in your body. But before we get to that, let's just take a moment and see how the lifespan of a pimple actually works. So a pimple gets born and then it dies as soon as it goes away. So if we take a look at the anatomy of the pore or the surface of the skin, then it's very important to note that oxygen should be flowing freely through the pore constantly. Otherwise, it creates a blockage, and then that blockage becomes inflamed, bacteria comes in, and a pimple is born. Now, the birthing stage of the pimple is where the sebaceous gland or the oil gland becomes infected or inflamed. The oil clumps together, preventing it to flow freely, and then the pore becomes inflamed. Dead skin cells build up in the pore, and this mixes with oil, creating a blockage. Now, oxygen can't even flow or enter the pore. Now, the growth phase is without oxygen, bacteria grows and creates an infection in the pore. The skin ruptures and creates a painful red bump called a papule. Now the body sends an army of white blood cells to destroy this infection, but unfortunately, then those white blood cells die and accumulate in the pore, along with the debris and the fluid. This forms a pus-filled whitehead called a pustule. With time, the infection heals on its own, leaving a scab behind. The dead cells of the scab dissolve, leaving a little scar. And over time, healthy cells replace the dark cells and this little scar, and they return to its clear state. But one of the worst things that you can ever do is squeezing a pimple, because this spreads bacteria and creates even more pimples. So squeezing is out. As you can see on this infographic, it shows you as you push out the pimple, it actually forces debris deeper into the follicle, making blemishes worse, increasing your chances of developing acne scars, and this can cause post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. Now, besides what happens on the outside, what you see, the pimple, you must realize as soon as you start picking at the pimple, scarring is a reality. The more you scratch and pick at the pimple, the deeper and the more severe the actual scarring can be, as seen in this diagram. So the kinds of scarring that you get is ice pick scarring. Now this scarring is quite severe, it goes quite deep into the skin. And then you get a scarring called boxcar scarring, rolling scarring, which is almost like an upside down speed bump, and hypertrophic scarring, also called keloid scarring, which looks like a little speed bump. If you take a look at this on a real face, this is quite interesting to see. As you can see, the boxcar scarring is almost a little bit boxy. Ice pick is quite deep, and it's got quite a unique texture to it as well, because you can actually, as you cleanse or if you apply makeup, you will see that it goes quite deeply into those little ice pick scars. The keloid scarring or the hypertrophic scarring, that you can see almost looks like the speed bump. The rolling scar looks like the upside down speed bump that goes like this underneath the skin. But thank goodness for Anique, because Anique has the treatment for our different area problems. So first of all, we're going to take a look at the digestive area, which is the forehead. Breakouts across this forehead tends to be hard clusters or more almost cystic-like. They may be a clue that your body is having a hard time breaking down certain foods. They are often caused by stress, lack of sleep, poor diet, or even dehydration. So what is Anique's answer? Of course we have it. Anique's green rooibos tea is excellent because it contains loads of antioxidants. The free radical fighting substances increase the body's ability to ward off disease. And then Optiflora, of course, This counterbalances the growth of unwanted yeast bacteria in the gut and boosts the immune system. The capsules help to alleviate food poisoning, food allergies, lactose intolerance, bowel problems, amongst others as well. Then our newly launched probiotic powder sachets. Now this is absolutely fantastic to take for 7 days as a treatment to boost your immune system if you have a compromised immune system, and if you have severe digestive problems, you can use this on an ongoing basis as well. And then a relax tea. This will help not only to relax your body and mind, but also to soothe acne skin if sprayed on directly onto the skin. You can also even then rinse your skin with the relax tea in the mornings. So the chin and the jaw area is also known as the hormonal area or the menstrual cycle area. So breakouts can indicate hormonal imbalances, possibly caused by stress. Poor diet and possibly maybe food allergies can also affect this area as the chin links with the small intestine. What is the Unique solution? Our OptiTonic Plus, of course. So OptiTonic is 100% pure, natural and organically balanced water concentrate with Himalayan crystal salt containing 84 minerals and trace elements, which are identical and essential for the human body. The minerals are bioavailable, allowing them to be quickly and completely absorbed and digested into the body. It balances the body's pH and provides essential minerals for optimum health. And in the month of June, in the Butte, you will see that just in time for price increase month, we have a massive 150 Rand saving on the OptiTonic. So don't delay and place your order today. Then the second one is the respiratory system, and this also is a form of bacteria on the cheek area. If you spend time in the city, had to sit in traffic for hours or otherwise come into contact with air pollution, then you may have pimples on this area. Tiny particles of smoke, soot, and dirt in the air can actually infiltrate all the way into the deeper layers of the epidermis, clogging pores and causing dehydration. If you have allergies that affect the respiratory system, you may experience frequent outbreaks in this zone as well. So what is Unique's solution? Our exfoliators. So Unique's Essence enzymatic and creme exfoliators unclog the pores by removing dead skin cells and also preventing pollutants, dirt, and bacteria from building up in the skin. Exfoliation is critical for the treatment and prevention of acne. And as you heard earlier, when we take a look at the anatomy of a pimple, constant flow of oxygen in and out of the pore is extremely important. And your skin cannot do that essential function if there's a lot of dead build-up of skin cells on the surface of your skin. Then we go on to the heart area, which is known as the nose. Now, the breakout in this area can directly relate to high blood pressure. What is Unique's solution? Take OptiMega with its omega-3 essential oils can reduce the risk of heart disease and helping to thin the blood with vitamin E. Then in addition, take OptiC. Vitamin C is vital in the production of collagen, the glue that keeps the skin cells together, tissue and arteries supple. Hardened arteries can lead to high blood pressure, so make sure that you take your OptiMega and your OptiC. And then, of course, our OptiTonic Plus, which balances the body's pH levels. Then the liver area, or the unibrow area, as most of you also know it. And this is between the eyebrows. So if you find pimples here after a night out where you were consuming a few drinks, this might be the alcohol talking. So alcohol creates inflammation in your skin and can be dehydrating as well. It is also decreases your body's level of vitamin A, a powerful natural antioxidant that helps cell turnover and cell renewal. What is Unique's solution? Of course, our incredible Zero-Tox that contains the patented formulation of Absorbitox. This absorbs heavy metals, toxins, and nitrates. Heavy metal toxicity can have a detrimental effect to your health. And Zero Tox helps restore the organ's equilibrium and is safe to use, and it does not get absorbed into your bloodstream, but works in the gut itself. Then our liver cleanse tea is a combination of rooibos paired with milk thistle and dandelion herbs. Milk thistle is a natural treatment for the liver problems, and it also helps to cleanse, purify, and regenerate the liver. Also, incredible savings on these two products in the month of June. So just before our price increase month, you will be saving 130 Rand on the Zero Tox and 20 Rand on the liver cleanse tea. So make sure that you get your hands on those. And in conjunction, that you must always keep in mind is you can use the Zero Tox capsule, open it up, pour the powder into the palm of your hand, mix it with a little bit of your Unique mask, and then apply it to the areas of concern where you have pimples or breakouts or acne. This will definitely help those areas. So that is it from me today. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of the month. Only a few days left until we reach July. So please make sure that you book also for Andre's special session on the 24th of June. And he's going to help you and teach you how to build a manager. From me, Eliska, have a brilliant day. Keep warm. Bye-bye.